Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Slayer. Wanted to do something a little bit different, so I'm going to start hopefully doing more expanding my library here, if you will. So instead of just doing Raw and SmackDown every week, I'm going to try my best to do 205 Live and get a little NXT talk on Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't quite figured out when I'm going to be able to do that just yet. Probably Thursday night will be the better night. And but Tuesday nights, I should fully be able to do this every week. So just as soon as I get done with the 411 for SmackDown Live, I'm going to do the 411 for 205 Live as well. So this week on 205 Live, it's kind of weird because the show, once you transition over from SmackDown, you're still seeing some of SmackDown kind of after effects. Baron Corbin's out there beating on Shinsuke and John Cena until Cena gets him back, puts him through a table. The actual 205 Live starts with the Brian Kendrick coming to the ring and cuts kind of a quasi promo, which is not good at all, talking about how he's going to finish Jack Gallagher. Gallagher comes out, just beats on Brian Kendrick, gets disqualified for beating on him while he's in the ropes, and then just continues to beat on him after. I love how this angle is gone with Kendrick and Gallagher. It's just it's physical, it's purposeful and meaningful for both of these guys to be doing anything on TV special. And I have a feeling that this is going to lead to a big match, probably before SummerSlam, probably the week before on 205 Live. Some type of gimmick match, if not before, then the episode after SummerSlam. Be some type of gimmick match, something. What I would love to see 205 Live do is have a cage match. They've had I Quit matches, they've had street fights, and other things. I would love to see them bring a cage into 205 Live. The problem being, if they do a cage for 205 Live, they have to make sure that they're not going to be doing a cage for anything else. And with Hell in a Cell coming up in, I think, October, it would be about the right time if they're going to do it here quickly. That's just my thought about it, because you don't want to do it too close to Hell in a Cell. Tony Nese beat Gran Metalik. Tony Nese, by the way, makes me feel real bad about my workout game. Gran Metalik, though, not so much. I have kind of the same kind of build as he does, so I'm kind of okay there. Physical match. There was one point, there was a spot where Gran Metalik was on the apron, and Tony Nese is in the ring, slides under the bottom rope, and as he's sliding, Gran Metalik jumps up on the ropes and does an Asai moonsault to the outside on Tony Nese. The timing here has to be absolutely perfect, and it was. And it was very, very, very nice. Nobody gets hurt. Everybody goes home happy. Neville cuts a backstage promo. He's getting interviewed by Dasha. By the way, big props to Dasha. I am a huge fan of Dasha Fuentes. I'm just going to put that out there. Neville looked like he could give a shit, and he kind of looked a little high, I'm not going to lie. And he still cut a promo better than probably 80% of the entire WWE roster. Neville is so good. He is in the right spot, but he can do so much more. Once he loses the Cruiserweight title, which I hope is not for another several months, like October-ish, November-ish. Or hell, let's have him keep it a whole year, lose it at the Royal Rumble or at WrestleMania next year. I've been saying for a long time we need long reigning champions anyway. To me, it would be just superb. And he is the longest reigning WWE main roster champion. But he's not the longest reigning champion overall, because the what's their names in NXT, the tag champions, they are they've been champions one day longer than Neville, and I think Bobby Roode as well, one day longer than I'll have to go back and check that. Of course, Asuka's been champion for way over a year. Look for her to lose that at SummerSlam, though, or at Brooklyn Takeover 3. Akira Tozawa and Aria Daivari, the number one contendership match for the chance to go against Neville at SummerSlam. These guys put on a hell of a match. And, I love all of these 205 Live guys because they're all indie guys, or mostly anyway, that have worked really, really, really hard to get noticed, to get to the spot they're in now. So a lot of these matches that they have are just really good in my mind, because they put in so much time and crafted. And to me, it doesn't seem like WWE is micromanaging 205 Live as much as they do the rest of their main roster talent, Raw and SmackDown. Except for when they're on Raw, maybe a little bit, and I don't feel like they micromanage them as much as they used to, but I still feel like it is happening. But I definitely recommend that you go back and check out the match, because my words can't do justice. Akira Tozawa impresses me more and more every time I see him, and the way that he is selling the injury to the arm and to the shoulder is so perfect. And I don't know if it's from the years he spent on the indies and elsewhere. I just know that he has something special, and I knew he had it the first time I saw him. And then when he got signed and got really going, it's just perfect. He could legitimately beat Neville at SummerSlam for the title and go on and have a good run as champion. Personally, I want Neville to keep the title for Cedric Alexander. That's the feud that I want for the Cruiserweight title. But legitimately, Neville could lose it to Tozawa, and it make all the sense in the world. And it really be done very, very nice. So anyway, that's all I've got. As always, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Twitter at TheAnswerChaos. And hey, I'll be back tomorrow night, or Thursday night probably, with my thoughts on NXT featuring Aleister Black, which I'm very, very excited for. So, anyway, until then, deuces, as always, Chaos out.